Welcome to the demo of the CFL digital real estate portal created and powered by Redblocks. This is going to be a series of videos, and this is the first video that demonstrates how an issuer or a developer can create an offer. The first step would require the issuer or the developer to log into the admin portal. And once you log in, you will notice that there are a lot of pieces of information here on the dashboard. And for this purpose, for this demo, we are going to go into the offering list. Please don't worry about all of this information right here. This is just a demo for you to create a new offer. Go and click on the add button as you see right here. And the page to create the offer comes up. And right here, you can start typing in information. For ease, I'm just going to use the Charles Point demo, and you know the description can be typed out by the issuer. In this, to keep it easy, I'm just going to copy the executive summary from the first paragraph right here and put it right out there. Type in this instance was a first mortgage. It's an office building. The address was 246 Kingston Drive in Bridgeport, West Virginia. The zip code was 26630. In terms of the fundraising detail, we need to put a start date. I'm just going to put the 1st of April. I'm also going to put the closing date in terms of raise of capital as the 30th of April. Minimum investment that we would like to accept from investors. I'm just going to put it at a 10,000 minimum and a 1 million just to make it easy for us to do the demo. Actual closing date, to just keep it easy, I will just say it's the 1st of June because it's a 6 and the maturity end date. I'm going to put it at December 30th, and that would make it a 6-month maturity. So once you input that information right there, fund raising detail, you've browsed down a little further and add your series of various mortgages, right? So in this instance, I remember Series A to be $100,000 per unit, 8 units with 20% available, 20% of annual yield. And you see that there is information right here. You can add as many series as you want. I forgot to put Series A in there, so I'm just going to make that. Yeah. Then you see that information right there, right? You could add more. The subscription agreement is already built in right here. And this is the standard agreement. And you'll see a lot of fields right here that can be used, copy and pasted right here. So they are dynamic. What that means basically is if there's a client information that needs to come on this agreement, we just have to take these variable fields, put it in there, and once the client completes his investment, the subscription agreement is auto-populated. So we will explain that in the next video. Click onto the next button. Here you can put in deal highlights, and I'm just going to make it easy and say deal highlights is location, 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 location. Just to keep it easy, you can put in a lot of information here as it relates to why you think this is a very good deal. It could be location, it could be good yield, good tenants, everything of that nature, right? The executive summary, again, I'm just going to put the same information that we did before there. FAQs, if there are specific questions, you can add an FAQ. I'm just going to say test and add the answer as test. Just leave that, and you will notice that information at a later point in time. You'll see the FAQs are there. Now I have a picture that I used for Charles Point, so I'm just going to go in there and just put that picture in there. As you see, this is the actual building in Virginia. I'm going to add, this is the picture that's going to show up in the portal when you go through the information. If you have a video, great, you could put a YouTube URL for people, for investors to browse. In terms of deal documents, I did create one. Again, I'm just going to put this executive summary right there. It's a very so it just, as you see, that the executive summary got uploaded right here. There are other documents you can add, but right now I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to hit the submit button. And once you hit the submit button, this deal or this offer would have been accepted by the portal, and you can go to the dashboard. And in the dashboard, as you will see, there's a lot of offers, right? But here, what you will see is Charles Point demo, and it's active. And you will see that the picture is showing up right here. And you go into the dashboard, you could see a lot of information in the dashboard as it relates to updates, comments, investments, shares, and you can share it and follow us. Just while we are here, we can add extensions to it. As soon as you add an extension, you could put in an extension, the first extension for 3 months, and you will notice that it has been added successfully. What that means is if you hit the refresh button, you will see it's one extension for 3 months, and now the maturity end date has been extended to March. If you go back into the main page, you can now, this is the investor page, and you will notice Charles Point right here. And as you noticed, it's been inputted successfully, $800,000 number of units. And as people invest, this kind of reduces. It's $100,000 per unit. Yield is out here, maturity is 90 here, days left is said. If you can click, the investor can click on the details, and they can actually go into and see all the information as it relates to everything right here, right? The gross offering, the real estate use. You notice that the maturity shows up right here, and the date has changed also. The number of series, the executive summary, and as you remember, FAQs, I just put in test. Highlights was location, comments if necessary, and the document that you can be downloaded. And this is a download agreement right here. So this is the end of the video series 1 that explains how you can enter a deal or an offer into the portal. Thank you.